Hello everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and in this video we're going to get all of the daily quests, seasonal candles, get information on today's shard event, everything. First up though, we have our seasonal candles, and we have a double season candle event on right now, which means we have, why did I land there? We have 8 of them to find instead of our standard 4, which means that when we forge at the end of our seasonal candle collection, we will have a total of 2 season candles when we forge. Right, so we're just going to fly down here, and we'll find the rest of them kind of in front of the gate, and then just beyond the gate. They're all pretty much easy and like in a straightforward path, so there's not much chance you'll miss them, but just in case. Right, so here is our third one. Nope. Fourth one is just up ahead, right here. And then we're just going to go through the gate. I usually just go through this little hole. Whoop. Here is our 5th one. 6th one is just beyond, in front of this other gate. We're just going to fly over, and our 7th and 8th are still in the similar kind of like a straight line through here, and then at the very end. And our 8th. There we go. So they're pretty easy to find. Again, collecting all 8 of these should give us 2 seasonal candles. All right, with that all collected and done, let's get started on today's daily quests. Today's rainbow candles are super easy to find. They're very hard to miss. All we have to do is go down the cloud tunnel a little bit, and here they are. Of course, you don't actually have to light them, but I mean, you might as well get that candle cake. Yum, yum, yum. Alrighty, we have to meet up with the Shivering Trailblazer in the Forest Brook, which is the second area in the Hidden Forest if you're taking the normal, straightforward path. We just have to meet up with them near the end of this area, kind of towards the right-hand side. You can always call and see the little star, which is a little bit easier of a directive indicator. Tap on one of the spirits, and they just want to share a moment. Kind of a cute quest. We just wait while we watch these spirits interact. You can kind of pretend that you're also interacting with them, having some tea in the rain. It's pretty cute. And after a short time, the quest will complete. You can, of course, tap the top of the spirit's head if you would like to get your season candle now, or collect them all at once in the home space. We can find the ancestors' table at Belonging in the elevated clearing. This is the exact same table where that wax event happens, where Grandma will serve us dinner. To knock over 5 crabs, all we have to do is go near them and do a large shout by holding on your character. Today's treasure candles can be found in the Valley of Triumph, and we do have a double treasure candle event on, so instead of finding 4, we will find 8. Our first 2 can be found up in the social space, and the remainder can be found below and at the very end of the race. Once we reach the end of the slope, we have 1 on this little bridge segment here. And we should have 1 on the ice just towards our left. That is it for this area. Let's carry on. We're going to want to go to the Citadel by going through the left doorway here. Once we climb that small hill, we have another one right here. And 1 more at the end towards the flying race of this area. Right here. Now, for the final ones, we're just going to have to go to the very end, just in front of the temple. You can go through the race if you want. I'm going to go through the Hermit Valley because I don't feel like going through this race. Alright, and finally, once we're just before the temple, we should have 2 cakes on either side. so one over here and one on the opposite side. Here's our final one, and that will be our 8 treasure candles for today. Today's shard will be a red shard that will drop in the Jellyfish Cove. That is in the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert, and it will drop at the times listed on the screen. These times are in PST or PDT time zones, and I do have a time zone converter in the description as well with the times if you need to convert it into your own time zone. So I sped up this clip very fast of how to get to the Jellyfish Cove, and there should be a couple spots that the shard can fall today, but it's a pretty small area, so it should be pretty easy to find. And I do have a clip of me doing this area. Sorry, my cat is playing behind me and he's a kitten, so I can't stop him. This one was pretty difficult to my memory, lots of shard crabs, so I recommend bringing some way to charge yourself. Utilize the memory candles when you can, and yeah, do the easier parts with less shard crabs first. Work your way to the more difficult parts. This is of course a red shard event, so we will be awarded with ascended candles, which is really nice. And we can also see a memory and get ourselves a winged light. But yeah, just go as slow as you need to. You know, don't have to rush. Rushing is when you start to get hit by little beasts, so just be careful. And that is it for today's Daily Changes in Sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!